The National Press Foundation in 2023 provided in-person training for more than 200 journalists and reached over 1,000 more through online meetings and webinars, all at no cost to reporters or their newsrooms. We gathered Capitol reporters from 22 states in Madison, Wisconsin, to learn from experts on election integrity, redistricting, and legislation on abortion and LGBTQ rights.
What this fellowship has done is really brought a sense of camaraderie as well as a unique perspective to really hone in on the topics that we're discussing right now.
In Washington, we capped the inaugural year of the Widening the Pipeline Fellowship for 25 journalists of color. Among other topics, they heard about making your career layoff-proof and making lived experience the bottom line. Many fellows have since achieved promotions and show confidence in being the leaders needed in newsrooms today.
This program has just opened me up to what possibility looks like.
Another year-long fellowship, the Paul Miller, welcomed its 35th class, bringing political reporters together each month to ask questions of top newsmakers and visit key institutions in Washington.
Some of the best experiences I had with people in the media were people that treated me as a person and not a story.
We held webinars, including an update on COVID vaccines, and we broke an NPF webinar attendance record with the topic Artificial Intelligence. In San Diego, NPF partnered with RTDNA to host nearly 100 broadcast news executives for a summit on criminal justice reporting, challenging the adage, if it bleeds, it leads. And in Singapore, NPF's International Trade Reporting Training introduced business journalists from around Asia to top sources on semiconductors, supply chains, and U.S.-China geopolitics.
China is a formidable competitor, but it is not an existential competition.
Another international fellowship covered rare diseases, including interviews with the FDA and the first sickle cell patient to receive the groundbreaking CRISPR genetic treatment. Other fellowships on public health included America's long-term care crisis held in Washington.
The number one thing, our system is messed up. Our caregivers are overburdened.
And Future of the American Child fellowships in Cleveland, Ohio and McAllen, Texas. These taught journalists how to cover policies and programs that impact the most vulnerable populations, our elders and our children.
To be able to learn from the experts we've learned from and interact with the other journalists that I was blessed and fortunate enough to work with this week. It's a reminder of why I do what I do and the impact that we can make on a day-to-day basis.
Thank you for supporting our mission of making good journalists better.